Welcome back. So, we have a pretty nifty little piece of news coming in today. We have a new event in Enlisted, Operation Market Garden. And by the way, the video they put together for this is actually pretty neat. Um, it's worth the couple-minute watch, just for funsies, just for cool stuff with planes and whatnot. Anyway, um, we're getting another one of these events, and it actually has kind of an interesting format. Like, more or less, we're doing the same thing that we normally do, right? We log on every day or every other day or whatever, and we get some points. But you know what? Instead of getting 20,000 points over 2 days or 10,000 points every day, we only need to get 5,000 points per day. And 5,000 points, that's not bad. That's really not bad. There are games that I've had in the past where I've had several times that many in a game. Now, mind you, those are rare, but it's not uncommon, especially when the event grind's going on, for me to sit down and have 7,000, 8,000 points in a game. Like even on a particularly quick game where not a whole lot happens, you still probably get about 2,000 points. So on a good day, this is you have to play one match. On a bad day, this is you play maybe 2 or 3 matches, and they'd have to be very quick matches for you to get 3 matches. But this is you getting on and playing probably an hour or less each day, which for the accessibility of an event, that's really good. Now, there's the downside that you have to play every day, so if you miss a day, then you're going to be behind. Like, give and take, right? On the one hand, I think it is really good having 5,000 points a day. Um, like even on my busiest days, if I really wanted to, I could probably find like half an hour at the end of the day. So, I don't know. I think it's a good system. Obviously, I think everybody would be happier if you could just have 5,000 points per reward and you could just do it all in one day or whatever. But I mean, we have to recognize an event for what an event is. It's here to get people playing the game. It's here to create visibility, and by creating visibility and bringing in players, it's here to sell more premium squads and premium time and whatnot. So, with all that considered, this is probably the best compromise I think we're gonna get. Um, like one time they had a New Year's event where you could theoretically grind it all down at once, but like you needed a lot more points than 5,000 per tier. I would almost argue that this is the better system, even though that was arguably more forgiving to your schedule. Well, not arguably, that was more forgiving to your schedule. But, for most people, most of the time, finding half an hour to jump on and get 5,000 points is pretty doable. So, let me know what you think. I think this is a good system, though. I think it's a good change from 20,000 points every other day. So, let's look at the rewards. Now, the big one is going to be the BR3 101st Airborne, and I do believe that they're getting the fancy new Thompsons with the mag strapped together, so it should have a quick reload. They're going to be cool. Obviously, getting more paratroopers is always fun. I mean, at this point, I'm going to have so many allied paratroopers that are going to be, like, coming out my ears. Like, I'll be able to run a whole lineup of allied paratroopers at this rate. I'm still missing one, the high BR machine gun squad, but come the boxes, fingers crossed, hopefully we'll get them. But arguably the more fun and exciting thing to me in this particular reward track is this MKB 42H with the 15 round mag. For a very long time, I've been of the opinion that either the MKB needs to go back to its pre-nerf fire rate, because way, way back in the day, it had a higher fire rate, but it got nerfed. Or if they don't unnerf the fire rate, then it needs to move down to BR3. So I'm really curious to see how the MKB with a 15-round mag performs at BR3. And if it performs acceptably at BR3, I'm really hoping that the MKB goes down in BR. Because right now, having the MKB, the MP43, and the STG44 all sitting around BR5, it just doesn't do it for me. It doesn't work. It needs to be lower. Regardless, we're also getting some portraits that look pretty cool. So I know for everybody else, like for almost everybody, getting the squad is going to be the exciting part. But like, just because of my personal take on the MKB, I'm really looking forward to the MKB. So let me know down below, what are you looking forward to? Do you want to have a cool portrait? Do you want to have a badass new squad that strikes from above? Or are you, like me, excited to finally get the MKB where it probably should have been all along? Mind you, it's half the magazine size, but such is life. As per usual, get out there, kick ass, take names, and win your games.